Hi, it's Alaska Granny. I recently bought a travel trailer so that I can spend more time visiting my grandchildren in the lower 48. So, of course, we know that anytime you have a trailer or an RV, you're going to need some tools. So I went straight to the Dollar Tree and I began with a toolbox. It's not the sturdiest, best toolbox ever, but if you don't have any tools for your RV or your trailer, or even if you're living in a van, get some basic tools. You can always buy something sturdier later if you find you really need that tool. Having the basic tools on hand from the beginning can really help make your time in your RV, your trailer, your camper, or even living in a van to be more enjoyable. Luckily, the Dollar Tree where I shopped, everything was still $1, and I wasn't sure if the tools would actually all fit in the toolbox, but guess what, they do. Let me show you what I bought to put into the toolbox. I bought some basic zip ties. These are very handy for all kinds of things, and this was a size that would fit in easily. If you need a longer zip tie, you can always chain them together. Next, I bought a set of screwdrivers. Isn't it unbelievable that you can get a whole set for $1? Are they going to be the very best? No, but they can help you accomplish a few simple tasks. If you need some heavy-duty ones for very intense work, then you should probably shop and buy some more expensive ones. But to just have a few extras on hand to tighten down a few things, screw up a few items, these are going to be fine. I also found this screwdriver, which is called an 8-in-1, and it has several different bits that you can change them around, and they're all in one. And I thought that would be handy. I like the ones that you just grab one and you have all of the little bits on hand that you can use the one you need. Then you don't have to rummage around through a whole set. But it's nice to have a variety, and so for $2 I have a whole variety of screwdrivers. Dollar Tree had a crowbar pry bar, and these are great. I bought these before and I've kept them right in my car, even next to my driver's seat, in case there's any kind of a problem that I need to protect myself. Having this easily helps me feel more secure. And this actually fits into the little toolbox. I thought it might be too big, but it fits. Next, I bought a long reach inspection mirror. There are so many little nooks and crannies in an RV or a trailer, campers and vans. You want to be able to look back into the nooks and crannies and find the things that are missing or you've lost, or you simply can't see into them and reach them very well. And this is expandable, so it can collapse and go straight into the toolbox. I bought a set of long nose pliers. Sometimes they'll have also the regular types of pliers, and those are handy to have if you can find them. This was the only set of pliers that they had at the Dollar Tree on this trip that I went. So these are the basic supplies that I bought to go into the toolbox. The toolbox is nice. Once I take everything out of the wrapper, there's plenty of room to add more tools, and it also has a little slot here if you wanted to add a lock on it. You can even buy a lock at the Dollar Tree for $1. Another reason that you might want to have a toolbox with a locking section on it is if you have medicines, or especially prescription medicines, that you don't want anyone to have access to, that would be a great way to store your extra medicines as well. The handle snaps down. You can easily put this into any of the little nooks and crannies in your trailer, even underneath in your storage area, where you can access it easily if you need to accomplish a task. Next, I bought a bucket. It's got a sturdy handle, it has a pour spout, and a bucket is handy for all kinds of things when you're in the out of doors. Whether you're hauling water or you're just hauling your gear around, you can use it if you're berry picking. You can catch fish, store them in there. There's all kinds of reasons why you might want a sturdy bucket. To go into the bucket, I bought a microfiber cleaning mitt, and I thought this would also be good. When you're camping in your RV, you may find that the windows become very condensed, and this could help to put on the mitt and wipe some of the condensation off of the glass to help get rid of it inside your RV. I have some microfiber cloths. You may not be able to find these at the Dollar Tree anymore, but look around and see if you can, because these are extremely handy. I bought a portable LED work light, and these are really great. I did a review on these in another video where I had gone to the Dollar Tree a few months ago, and then I hadn't seen these again, so I was very excited to find this LED work light again because it's very bright, it's sturdy, it has a handle, you can move it, and it's sturdy so it stands upright. You could even use it to shine into your lower compartment so you can see into any of your storage areas that you're looking for things to see what's going on. The light takes AA batteries, so I bought a 6-pack, and that's going to go into my bucket also. I bought the Dollar Tree braided diamond rope. This stuff is really strong. I've used this to tie up my dog when I needed to. I've used it for clothesline, and this is very sturdy rope. Some of the ropes at Dollar Tree are not worth the dollar at all, but this one is, and if you can find it, pick it up. It comes in several different colors. It's 40 feet long, and 40 feet of sturdy rope for $1 is really quite a bargain. I bought a roll of the heavy-duty duct tape. I also found a safety vest. This could be very important to wear should you ever have any kind of a breakdown or you get stopped by the side of the road. You want to be highly visible if you're outside, especially at night, and you have to do some kind of work or repair on your RV. So pick up a safety vest for only $1. It could even save your life. Dollar Tree also has the long reach multi-purpose lighters. I always call them clickers, and these are handy to have for lighting your barbecue, lighting campfires, lighting candles, any kind of thing that you would want to light something. These are fantastic, and I found them to be more than adequate, and they're only $1. So if you can find them, buy several of them. They've been harder to find in the last few months as well, but anytime you can find one for $1, it's probably a good idea to pick it up. I bought an extra set of reading glasses to put in the little toolbox, because if you're really trying to find the little screws, if you're looking at little tiny places, little things to repair, and you can't always see them, so a set of magnifying glasses can really help you get the task done. So these are going to go into the toolbox. An ice scraper, you ask? Yes, it's very important. Even just last night, it snowed here, and look, there's snow all over the windows of my granny camper. And so it's going to be nice to be able to scrape off ice if you need to, and help you in all kinds of inclement weather. So if for $1, why not have something that could help you if you get into a freezing weather situation? It's hard enough to stay warm without having ice caked over your windows or snow blocking your view. You want to be able to see clearly what's going on. Make sure you have one of these in your car and also have one in your RV. So these are the items that I picked up at Dollar Tree to put into my new Alaska Granny camper, my RV that's going to allow me to have more time to spend with my little grandchildren when I'm in the lower 48. If you have suggestions on tools and must-haves that you can pick up at the Dollar Tree or somewhere else, tools that are just very important to have with your RV, your camper, your trailer, or your van, please leave it in the comments below so we can all learn from each other. If you enjoyed my video, I hope you'll share it with someone else you think might like it. Please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel.